Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Cam, and I'm back with another reaction video. Today we're gonna reacting to "You're Too Pretty Not to Tip." Woman allegedly gets banned from restaurant after refusing to be bullied for a tip. First and foremost, whoever said that is crazy. You're too pretty not to tip. That is wild. Understand? That speaks very low about your self-esteem and who you are as a person. Try to tell somebody, oh, you too pretty not to give a tip. I don't give a how you look, ugly, or whatever the case may be. It don't matter what you look like. You don't gotta give a tip. Understand? It's like this tip thing is gonna keep going all over the world. My opinion on it, as I said multiple times, it is not required for anybody to give a tip. Understand? It is not mandatory for anybody to give a tip. I think that it's a courtesy if you do choose to, because at the end of the day, someone is providing a service to you. If the service was good and you feel like the server actually helped you, I think you should give a tip. But to try to ban somebody and tell somebody you look too pretty to not give a tip, it's kind of wild. But that's enough chit chat. Let's get into this video and see what's going on. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with the like button, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time I post a new video. Also, if you guys have any videos that you like for me to react to social media sites in the description below, for facing them in and I react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
He said that if I don't give a tip, I'm not welcome here anymore.
We won't make like $2 an hour.
Damn.
We work depends on tips.
But you can't force anybody to give a tip.
Well, then I'm not gonna serve it to you. Because why am I here to bring you food?
That should be your manager. I mean, you
all
work.
restaurants, we work for
You.
tips.
I mean, but that's your manager.
Okay, just come
No, don't come back here anymore. Do not come back here, okay?
I'm glad that you said that. This is Grand Bistro.
Yeah, you're so pretty and you fucking eat and you don't tip. That's horrible.
I mean, you can't force me to tip. You
Oh,
are
what?
choosing to work for $2 an hour.
Serve you.
I'm not forcing you to serve. I'm not forcing you to serve me.
You go some
I'm not
And that's
forcing you to serve me.
another woman that said that to her too. That's crazy. You too pretty not to tip.
I'm not forcing you to force me to tip. You are. This is Grand Bistro.
Yeah, you're so pretty and you fucking eat and you don't tip. That's horrible.
I mean, you can't force me to tip. You are choosing to work for $2 an hour.
Facts.
I'm not forcing you to serve. I'm not forcing you to serve me.
You go some
I'm not forcing you to serve me. You're choosing to work here for $2 an hour. That has nothing to do with me.
With anybody else, not tipping.
That doesn't have anything to do with me.
okay, please go somewhere else.
And great. And you are being put on TikTok so that you can know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't worry about it. Go ahead.
I don't have to worry about it.
Go.
Thank you. Why in the fuck?
They wildin'. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. She dealt with that situation correct. You understand what I'm saying? They bugging. You understand? I don't give a shit what the service was like. If y'all don't got no sign on the receipt that say mandatory gratuity or no sign that say food, the bill include that shit, anybody gotta tip you? You know what I'm saying? It's a courtesy. I tip all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that, people are there working for services and shit. But as a waiter, if you choose to want to work in an industry where you're making $2 an hour and you rely on tips, then you don't like it, you need to change your career path. G shit. But to be trying to tell somebody, oh, you too pretty and don't come back here if you're not gonna tip nobody, that's wild, bro. That is wild. It's not mandatory to tip. You understand? It's not mandatory. It's a kind of gesture of appreciation, yeah. But it's not mandatory to tip nobody. Especially, and it looked like a Chinese restaurant where you know what I'm saying, where she was at. Bro, I'm not tipping on a Chinese restaurant. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not to be following anything, but like if my bill is 20, whatever, 18, 22, like, what if I don't got the extra bread to tip nobody? What if I don't got the extra money? I'm sorry. It is what it is. I gotta eat, and I want to sit down and eat, so it is what it is. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But to try to tell somebody don't come back here because you ain't tip, it's crazy.
Look, I'm signing the check. The fucking manager comes up to me and he's like, are you gonna tip? Excuse me? First of all, rude as hell. Second of all, he was like, well, was the service and the food good? I was like, yeah, it was fine. Like, and he's like, well, if the service and the food is well and you don't tip, then you can't ever come back here. Excuse the fuck out of me. Now I'm not giving you shit, because who the fuck are you to come up to me and tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing? The fuck? I don't have to do shit.
I ain't gonna lie, she looked like she pressed for bread. You know what I'm saying? Look at her roof in her car. You know what I'm saying? The interior line in her car falling down. Maybe she ain't got the bread to tip. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she ain't got the bread. She's hungry, she wanna eat, and you know what I'm saying, whatever case. That shit ain't cool, man. Hey, listen, man, everybody ain't got the bread to tip, man. You know what I'm saying? I get services provided, whatever case may have you. But I don't think that people should feel, or it should be mandatory for somebody to get a tip. G shit.
And they were like, well, you can get out. You're forcing me to feed you. You're forcing me to bring you food and you don't want to tip me. I'm not forcing you to do shit. You choose to work here. If you have a problem getting paid $2 a fucking hour, you need to go find you another motherfucking job.
Word.
The fuck are you harassing customers for tips? And you're too pretty to not tip. I don't give a fuck. I don't owe you shit. And then what pissed me off is when a manager approached me, he didn't approach me respectfully. He approached me rude as hell. He approached me with an attitude. And to me, if you know that you're paying your workers $2 an hour, there should be gratuity or there should be a mandatory tip. And then both of those signs should be posted so that when people come in, they know that there's a mandatory tip. Not walk up to people and be harassing them for tips. And bitch, I don't want to come back here again. I don't have to worry about coming back here again. But the fact that you feel entitled to what's in my pockets is crazy. I don't have to give you shit. I don't owe you shit. And it's crazy to me that instead of you being mad at the motherfucker that you're working for, you're going to be mad at me as the customer. And what makes it so bad is when a lady hopped her ass out of bed this morning, she knew that she was going to be working for $2 an hour. And had the manager came up to me respectfully, I would have gave a tip. But what you're not finna do is think that you finna bully me. Fuck you in this restaurant.
Hey, look, man. Like I said, she dealt the situation correctly. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think as a business, y'all shouldn't be trying to attack customers or demand a customer to give a tip. You understand? You provide a service, and there's nothing to say how to pay for that service. You understand? You have a job to do, and I want what I want, and your job was to serve me. That's what you applied for. You understand? Everybody has a job that requires a service. That's why you're getting paid for. Every service you provide, you don't get a tip for, and it's a fact. So I don't think it's right for people that are waiters and servers to say, "Oh, you need to give them a tip." No, I don't. No, I don't. If I have extra money to tip, no problem, I give a tip. But there's nothing that says I have to give a tip. You understand? Again, as I said before, I always give a tip. You know, when it comes down to it, well, whether if I go to a restaurant, I throw a couple dollars on it, because not to say I always got it, but sometimes I'll be pleased with the service. I'm gonna tell you right now that if the sit was trash and you ain't provide good service, or you being lazy, or you ain't check up on me, I'm not giving you jack shit. You might get $5, $10, whatever the case may have you. A couple $2, I'm saying, you might get some chump change. But a generous tip or nice tip, it's not required to go sit down and eat somewhere. It's not required. like she said, if you get out your bed knowing that you not satisfied making $2 an hour off of serving people at a restaurant, quit. When you go to a job and they're not paying you enough for what you do, you quit. You find another job, right? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Every job has the same requirement: providing a service. You're not always going to be compensated for that service, whether you like it or not. But it's not for you to go and attack a customer to say, "Oh yeah, I need a tip for what I've been doing. I've been serving you." No. If you don't like your pay salary for what you do, quit and find another job. Then not only that, she got attacked not only by the waiter, but also by the manager as well. My brother. You open the restaurant, you run the restaurant. Pay your workers so she can stop asking for tips. Put her on a salary so she can make tips. So she don't gotta ask for tips. She can rely on her paychecks, and the tips would be extra money. But again, it's not mandatory, and I think that people should stop trying to push this narrative. Oh, if you gonna sit down or you gonna get a service, you gotta pay for it. It's just not the case. Again, if you got the bread, you do it. If you don't got the bread, you can't do it. You can't expect somebody to break their pockets to give you if they don't got them themselves. I'm sorry. And then there's some restaurants out there that don't got takeout. So people say, "Oh yeah, if you don't want to go, don't sit down. Go get takeout." If they don't got takeout, then what you gonna say? I can't eat it? Nah. I got the bread to pay for my food. That's what I'm paying for. To give you a tip is an extra courtesy, common courtesy for me to, saying I appreciate you. I can say thank you. I really appreciate it. I got it right now, but I really appreciate the service. I can do that too. But that's still not you getting a tip. So I don't be understanding it. But hey, listen, man, like I said, I think she still did it the right way. She ain't wild out. She ain't bug out. You know what I'm saying? What this does right now, honestly, is just kind of helps your business lose customers from going there, because anybody gonna deal with that shit. Everybody not dealing with that. So I think that the way she dealt with it was the best way. This situation, I feel like, I'm not gonna say required to be recorded, but it was a good reason to record, because there's no reason why she should have been told not to come back here. That's just not cool. Just not cool. You lose money, you lose business, and you know, you should find other ways to try to promote your company so you can make more money, so you have to be relying on tips. But hey, people gonna do what they do, man. Again, like I said, tips are not mandatory, so I think people should, as soon as people understand that, there's less situations like this will happen. If you provide a good service and you don't get a tip for it, I can understand you being a little bit upset, but to want to go attack the customer, I feel like it's okay. Not for the waiter or for the manager. So, my personal opinion, if you like being relying on tips to make money, find another job. There's a billion jobs out there to make extra money, more money, but to run around trying to attack people for not giving you a tip, never the way to go, in my opinion. And that's that. That's the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, what you guys think, and a comment section below. You guys will find this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.